and I got the information. I saw that your neck, there are some energy blockage. I saw some dark energy in the neck, and also around the shoulder plant. I can see there are some blocked energy, and in the muscle it looks like some inflammation. Also, I saw the digestion system and the bronchi. When you breathe, maybe the bronchitis feel not so well. Yeah, because it showed like in the bronchi, in the tube, there are some dark energy. Digestion is like some unbalance, maybe gas in the stomach.
Yes, yes, that's all right. Yeah, all correct. Yes, I have a lot of pain in my soldiers, also my back. Also, here sometimes it's difficult to. I feel a lot of joy, also not comfortable.
Then I ask for the Divan for Swamiji how to help with the healthy issue. We can do Mahavakya again. Om Nithyanandam Paramashiva. Om Nithyanandam Paramashiva. Om Nithyanandam Paramashiva. Yes, I saw that you can do a breath practicing for the bronchi. So to release, when you do breath practicing, you can imagine that the dark energy float out from the body.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam.
After this beautiful Uttamotama Seva offering, let us all get ready to receive the live Darshan and Satsang of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, requesting all the Paramashiva Sena participants in Kailasa Trivannamalai and Kailasa Gini South, please return your gadgets. And all the Rajasabha members, Chitsabha members, all the e-citizens who are joining us via the two-way video platform, requesting everyone to please turn on your cameras and to avoid any kind of a virtual background or a blurry background. And please ensure, please understand that any form of recording, audio recording, video recording, videography, photography is strictly prohibited during the darshan, including any form of automated AI recording, AI transcription. So kindly refrain from doing so, so we can have a beautiful and a smooth darshan experience. Now, let's get ready for today's darshan. We'll now be entering into a meditation to prepare ourselves to receive the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please sit straight and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breathing as you inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Inhale and exhale. Bring your awareness to your breathing as you inhale and exhale. Create a deep, prayerful, receptive space in you as we get ready to receive the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Let your whole inner space be soaked in a space of deep gratitude, devotion, trust, surrender at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In the space of deep devotion and surrender. Let your whole inner space be soaked in the space of deep devotion and surrender. Continue to be in the space of deep devotion. Create a deep, prayerful, receptive space in you as you get ready to receive the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hindus.
द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तक श्रीमन् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान दीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्नकाहलादि समस्त विरदावल्यरंजित ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सत्योजात निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग श्रीभूत परमत कल भेद कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ महासंस्थान ज्ञान साम्राज्य शासक सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ तृणवत्युत्तर वशतम गुरु महासन्निधान महानिर्वाणि पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर अटल पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वन्द्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ जगद्गुरु भगवान श्री परमहंस नित्यानंद श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामी परात् परात् परात्।
Nithyanandam. Welcome to Kailasa's Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam. This is a majestic 21-day celebration which celebrates the sacred revival of cosmic consciousness, a living reawakening of the divine source from which all ancient cultures and civilizations arise. This Brahmotsavam celebrates the grandest historical revival of Kailasa Paramparagata Sailasiddha Sarvajñapeta, undertaken in history by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam. Dating back to the Paleolithic and Neolithic ages, the sacred region of Salem has nurtured an enlightened Sanatana Hindu Dharma civilization for over 10,000 years. This illustrious spiritual kingdom originates from the profound Guru Sishya Parampara of Paramashiva Bhogar and the 18 Siddhars down to the great Pallava kings of Mahendravarman and Narasimhavarman and directly to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's Guru Narayana Swami Pillai. It was Rishi Bhogar who had evolved Salem into an epicenter of Siddha medicine, a powerful alchemical and spiritual system dedicated to transforming human consciousness. Under the Pallava dynasty in the 4th century BCE, the Sailasiddha Sarvajñapeta flourished as a vibrant home of Shaiva tradition. Yet, this sacred land endured centuries of brutal trials. From the 18th century invasions of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan to the ruthless policies of the British East India Company, which triggered devastating cholera epidemics and consecutive famines. As early as the 2000s, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was traveling to the districts of Salem, where he boldly revived the Sailasiddha Sarvajñapeta, rescuing its ancient legacy from the brink of extinction. Through massive Enlightenment conventions attracting hundreds of thousands of people and inaugurating various initiatives and services for the people of Salem over the years. In 2006, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted the Saptayagam peace ritual, a monumental global peace convention hosted in Salem. Sailasiddha Sarvajñapeta is a premier kingdom of the revival of the ancient sciences of agriculture, with hundreds of acres of land dedicated to producing organic vegetables, growing a variety of rice and grains, exploring and growing medicinal herbs, aushadha, to attend to each individual. Every harvest and yield within the kingdom is reverentially offered to Paramashiva before being graciously distributed to the people of the kingdom. In Kailasa's Utsava Mandapams today, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's deities grace in the magnificent Dandayudapani Alankaram, embodying the youthful Subramanya deity created by Rishi Bhogar. This deity, Alankaram, radiates the peak of Siddha alchemy sciences. The Guru Parampara of this Samarajyam is also gracing and will be worshipped today. Let us now offer puja, where we mirror the neurological activity of the higher vertical time zones. Today, let us gain access and offer our deepest gratitude and worship the sacred Guru Parampara and the rightful inheritor of the Kailasa Paramparagata, Sailasiddha Sarvajñapita, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam, and his deities in Kailasa's temples around the world.
सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदने क्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुर्वन् अथ धूपः धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदयोस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि संस्थितमं वप्रितमं ज्येष्ठतमं मन्यतमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाक्वाः मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्येर्मा संविक्ता मा त्वाहिगं शिशुम् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरृतिं मम पशुभृत्यमग्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानोहिकं श्रीर्जातवेदो रामश्वं पुरुषं जगते अभिद्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपादया श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीन सन्तोषति मधुरक्तमुदोषसि मधुमत्तासि मधुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्ये स्यायते इमां जनतागुं सङ्ग्रहाणीति द्वादशारत्नीरजना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
Nithyanam, everybody. As we are all enjoying the Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramamashivam, let us all take a few minutes to share the live with as many people as possible. Let us all head over to the YouTube, which is the official YouTube channel of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can head over and search for SPH Nithyananda Paramashvam, which is the official YouTube channel, Kailasas SPH Nithyananda, where if you have not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are subscribing to our official YouTube channel and click on the bell button so you have the notifications on whenever the live gets started. At the same time, you can also head over to the live that is going on at the moment and like the video, share the video with as many people as possible. And also at the same time, make sure that you are going to be posting your questions, your doubts, your prayers in the chat section, and you will receive the direct response from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So please take a few moments to do this.
The next platform we are going to be looking at is the Instagram. Let us all head over to Instagram platform and search for Kailasas SPH Nithyananda, the official handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can also search for Sri Nithyananda and head over to Swamiji's Instagram platform, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's Instagram platform, and you can join the live by clicking on the profile icon. Once you're in the live, you can click on the like button. You can post your comments and prayer requests that you want to request from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in the comments section. And also you can share the live with all your friends and family.
The next handle we are all going to be looking at is X, formerly Twitter. Please take a few moments. All of you can go over to x.com and there you can search for @Sri Nithyananda. That is the official X handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Once you head over there, you can then make sure that you are following the live, the page of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and the pinned post would be the live tweet of the live that is going on. So make sure that you are resharing it, post your queries, post your comments under it, and use the hashtag #AskTheAvatar to make a tweet and your questions will be responded.
The next platform we are going to be looking at is Facebook. Let us all go to the official Facebook page of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can search for Kailasas SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivam, and you can follow the page if you are not already following. You can like on the page, and the first post that you will see on top is the live that is currently going on. All of us can head over to the live that is going on Facebook page, and you can click on the like button. You can share the live with all your friends and family, and also post your prayer requests in the comment section of the Facebook to receive the direct blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
We are now going to be entering into the next segment of today's live, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given each and every one of us a beautiful opportunity to voice for what is our right. Through Kailasas parliamentary voting, the Raj Sabha members and the Chit Sabha members cast vote on the most important decisions that is going to be carving the future of the 2 billion Hindus around the world. Let us look at a short introduction to today's voting subject.
On July 24th, the world observes International Self-Care Day, a reminder that caring for our health should be part of everyday life, not something we begin only after illness, stress, or exhaustion. The need is urgent. The World Health Organization reports that 4.6 billion people still lack full access to essential health services, while nearly 1 in 7 people worldwide lives with a mental disorder. At the same time, around 1.8 billion adults, 31% of the global adult population, do not get enough physical activity. Self-care means taking simple, conscious steps each day to protect physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Proper food, sufficient rest, movement, awareness of the body, emotional balance, and moments of inner stillness can help people live with greater energy, stability, and responsibility. The SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, has revealed self-care as a complete science of conscious living. Through Nithyananda yoga, pranayama, meditation, unclutching, and the science of completion, individuals are empowered to care for their body, breathing, thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. The SPH has already made these sciences accessible worldwide through Satsangs, Nithyananda TV, Nithyanandapedia, Ask Nithyananda AI, online programs, and global Kailasa communities, helping people make conscious self-care a practical daily lifestyle.
Let us now enter into the next segment. We all saw the subject of today's voting. Today, on July 24th, which is the International Self-Care Day, reminds the world that the health should be protected before illness, stress, or exhaustion begins. Healthy food, exercise, proper sleep, emotional balance, meditation, and body awareness help people live with greater energy, stability, and responsibility. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyānanda Paramashivām, has made self-care a complete science of conscious living. Through the Nityananda Yoga, Pranayama, meditation, unclutching, and completion, people learn to care for their body, breath, thoughts, emotions, and consciousness through globally accessible Kailasa platforms worldwide.
The voting topic for the Chit Sabha members of parliament is: which policy should Kailasa prioritize for establishing consciousness-based peace as basic civic principle? The first option is recognize collective meditation as civic peace-building practice. Option 2, combine inner transformation with diplomatic conflict resolution. Option 3, establish dharmic standards for truthful, non-divisive communication. Option 4 is integrate oneness and non-violence into leadership frameworks. All the Chit Sabha members of parliament can now head over to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes and cast your votes for the most appropriate option that you feel.
The next is actually for all the Rajya Sabha members. Which action should Kailasa prioritize to expand the Saffron Home and Minutes for Peace globally? Launched coordinated daily multilingual Minutes for Peace sessions, train community peacekeepers in meditation and completion, broadcast guided peace practices through Kailasa's digital platforms, and deploy measurable peace programs in temples, schools, and communities. Once again, all the Rajya Sabha members as well can head over to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes, and you can now cast your vote. Let us all take the next few moments to make sure that every one of us are voicing our right, and at the same time invite as many people as possible to the Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. With that, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Let us all continue to enjoy the Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Thank you, Nithyananda.
राजाधिराजाय प्रषड्यशागिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे श्यामे कामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः सनडि पोற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றறிமலனடி போற்றி மாயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெரும் துறை நம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவல வந்தனேசனே நீ வருவாய் கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டு இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை மழையை பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அலவத்மம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நிற்கிறேன் வாராய் அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர வந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் ஒடு கனிகளை கொண்டு பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய்
anything good to humanity can come out of only through the living Sanatana Hindu civilizational ecosystems. Because now I set the trend, even my direct followers or indirect followers, all of them start adopting the same trend. I have multi-level followers, direct followers, like a direct disciple who directly take my name with a pride that I am the disciple of Swamiji, I am the follower of Swamiji. And there is a next level who follow privately, like watching the social media satsangs in YouTube, Facebook, or reading books and living all kids should be given every day lots of chickpea candies as I usually give. I may get it today and give for all the kids every day during the darshan. You don't know the power of the prasadam you receive from Guru. I used to go to Annamalai Swamigal only for the candy prasadam he gives. By giving the candy, slowly started giving me the brain candy. Then he gave the ultimate super conscious candy, enlightenment to me. To understand, never underestimate the power of prasadam. Even in Guinea-Bissau and Tiruvannamalai, you have to get the exact brand which I used to give for the kids and keep near the padukas and give for all the kids. Tiruvannamalai, get that same table in which I used to keep and give and keep it next to the Singhasan and give for the kids during everyday darshan. Now, listen. Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa. Your reality is not what is. It is what your antakarana, your manas, buddhi and ahamkara allows you to perceive. Listen. your reality is not what is, it is what your antakarana, your manas, buddhi and ahamkara allows you to perceive. Change the inner instrument, antakarana, it will simply change your world. You will simply change your world. The past satsang, I elaborately revealed the truths about the power of grahana, your ability to digest any concept and reality as it is. Listen, you don't experience reality. You experience the reality your nervous system is capable of receiving. Two people can experience the same event and have two totally different reactions. I'm telling you. In the last satsang, I spoke about this giving the original Sanskrit versus Shastra Pramanas for the every Atma Pramana I am revealing. And I also told many of you shut down when I give the original Sanskrit verse and give the original, the exact meaning, and then demystify, reveal the deeper secrets embedded in that. From my Atma Pramana, listen, one side I receive the messages from people like who are just interested only in entertainment. Oh, too many Sanskrit things you are quoting. If we don't understand for it, then whom are you talking? That kind of comment. But from another very sincere, serious seekers, very sincere seekers, from them I get emails and messages continuously saying, Swamiji, this is the best thing you are doing which nobody else has done. All those who have Atma Pramana, enlightenment, or those who claim they have Atma Pramana, all of them try to discard from there they slip into aversion to Sanatana. From there they slip into light hatred to Sanatana. Then from there they slip into anti-Sanatana Hindu ecosystem. I tell you, not only they become anti-Sanatana Hindu ecosystem, when people lose the trust on that master, or that master is gone to continuously respond and answer to the questions of the disciples, whether he is physically gone or people lose trust on him, during both instances, the whole structure collapses. That is why just study last 200 years of all spiritual missions. The great spiritual revolutions or the missions, movements happened. Start from theatrical society or Brahmo Samaj. Study thoroughly last 200 years all the missions and movements from Bhagavan Swaminarayan's movement, then Brahma Samaj, the Anipesant Theosophy Society and Ramakrishna Mission, then ISKCON, then Osho, then Paramashiva. Just see all those movements. Listen, mark my words. Only those gurus which incorporated Shastra Pramana along with Atma Pramana stood the test of time and survived more than 100 years. I am making this statement, very bold statement. No exemption. Any movement, organization, Sangha, Pita built only on Atma Pramana just fizzles out. Atma Pramana of the Guru, then slowly it fizzles out. Especially when there is an attack on that Guru, his character assassination, or the Guru leaves the body, the whole thing collapses and fizzles out. But all those Gurus who always brought not just their Atma Pramana, Shastra Pramana also survived more than 100 years. The next level is all those Gurus who brought their Atma Pramana, Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana means unbroken Guru Parampara, Avichinna Guru Parampara, and the expertise developed by the Avichinna Guru Parampara to achieve enlightenment or to transmit enlightenment. All those who have this third one also not only survive more than 100 years, they flourish. They flourish. They flourish. They became the living stream of enlightenment like Ganga. They flow into the human civilization and make millions enlightened. That is why I always, not only I myself practice, I insist any of the yoga, Vedanta, enlightenment, Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma related inner sciences, gurus, teachers, acharyas. If you want your legacy to be there forever, to help the humanity for which you are pouring your life, and all those disciples who trusted you and came to you, they are all pouring their labor, time, treasure, talent, life, everything on You are all building something great. Make sure it is not just concrete, it is reinforced concrete. And it is not difficult, especially in the age of AI. Any great experience, Atma Pramana you have, type it in the AI. AI will give you the Shastra Pramana. That is why I created this as Nithyananda. So all gurus, I request all of you sincerely to inculcate Shastra Pramana, the original Sanskrit verses and the Sanskrit technical terms when you reveal your Atma Pramana, your personal experiences. I tell you, you don't need to give a credit to me or my As Nithyananda AI. No, I'm not interested. Use it. So, all the hard work you are all putting, you and your disciples are putting and building, will stand forever and continue to be a living stream of enlightenment for the generations to come and be a powerful, living, enlightened manifestation of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Understand, I have a high respect, great respect and reverence for Bhagavan Sri Osho. Listen, all his Hindi discourses, if you listen, he will never miss the original Shastra Pramana and the original words, the technical terms. If you listen to Gita or Avadhuta Gita, all his Patanjali Yoga Sutra, his original discourses in Hindi. That Shastra Pramanas were kept alive. But unfortunately, when it became global, the elimination of the Shastra Pramanas slowly in original Sanskrit led to many side effects and after effects, which I don't want to talk right now. But I tell you, all those gurus who are working so hard to create an enlightened ecosystem to transmit this enlightenment experience for the future generations, my humble request to all of you, always keep Shastra Pramana along with your Atma Pramana. I tell you, the ecosystems built just on Atma Pramana are like a concrete structure. Ecosystems built with Atma Pramana and Shastra Pramana, original scriptural verses and references, is like a reinforced concrete, RCC structure. The spiritual enlightenment ecosystems built on Atma Pramana and Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, the Avichinna Guru Parampara, is like a stone structure, will stand forever and continue to give enlightenment for everyone. all the time your disciples are putting the time, treasure, talent, everything you are putting and creating something beautiful will stand forever. And I tell you, all Hindu gurus, your success is the success of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And only through the success of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we are going to protect the world, protect the humanity, protect the human civilization. Anything good to humanity can come out of only through the living Sanatana Hindu civilizational ecosystems. Because now I set the trend. Even my direct followers or indirect followers, all of them start adopting the same trend. I have multi-level followers, direct followers, like a direct disciple, who directly take my name with a pride that I am the disciple of Swamiji, I am the follower of Swamiji. And there is a next level who follow privately, like watching the social media satsangs in YouTube, Facebook, or reading books and living, enriching their personal life and receiving the experience and doing sadhana, that level. There is a next level. To take all the ideas and the truths I reveal, knowledge I reveal, and use it in their own way for whatever purpose, sometimes commercial, sometimes just to teach, just to spread, whatever. There's another level to take all the ideas and the teachings and but spread hatred on me so that the public does not recognize, public won't find out I am the original source. But I tell you, I am not the original source. Shastras are the original source. I have only one thing, Atma Pramana, my enlightenment experience. With that, I demystify, decode the original Shastras and reveal. Otherwise, the original source of knowledge is Veda Agamas. I only make that into a content which can directly help you to get enlightened. Anyhow, I have all different levels of followers. I have seen all of them. But I tell you, all those gurus who are building only with their Atma Pramana, be very clear, you will become just a dead relic within 100 years. Just see 200 years of all the spiritual movements, rise and fall of the spiritual movement. Which movements have flourished, which movements have collapsed, which movements are barely surviving, which movements are not only flourishing and making more people enlightened. Study with open eyes. You can see it very clearly. Shastra Pramana, the original scriptural references, Shastra Pramana, and Avichinna Guru Parampara, unbroken lineage, the Apta Pramana, then Atma Pramana, personal enlightenment experience. Any Sangha has all these three. Any Sangha built with all these three stays forever, flourishes forever, makes continuously many beings enlightened, like Jnana Ganga. I want to tell you, the same me quoting the Shastra Pramanas has two different experience, two totally different reactions from two different kind of people. I can also give you one more example. Let me give you a simple example. Two people who have been working in the same office, enter into the same workspace. One sees it as a career opportunity. The other sees a toxic workplace with jealous colleagues. Same office, same people, same situations. Two completely different realities. Why? Because their nervous systems are filtering the same data through different malas. One person's malas say, I am capable, I belong here. The other person's malas say, I don't fit in, everyone is against me. Your malas don't just color your reality, they create it. The truth is, you are not in control of what you do. You just think you are. You have this feeling that you are this doer. You are in control and you can do anything. But the truth is, you are blinded by the limitations of your nervous system, your antakarana. Think of your brain as a home, as your home computer. Your nervous system is the firewall. Your beliefs are the programs, are the apps that you want to download into your computer, and the firewall sits in between the apps and your computer, blocking out or letting in certain programs. Your nervous system sits between new programs and your brain, blocking out or letting in certain beliefs. Your nervous system sits between new programs and your brain, blocking out or letting in certain beliefs. Every experience you ever had, mainly from your age of 0 to 7, has shaped, has constructed this firewall. A process known as imprinting. So in other words, your nervous system is the filter that determines what your reality looks like. Understand? There is not just one reality. Every second there are billions of data information coming at us. Like right now, the screen you are seeing, the lights around you, the wind, the chair you are sitting, the chair you are sitting on. You can't be conscious of that many signals all at once. Or I should say, you are made to believe that you can't be conscious of that many signals all at once. So your nervous system is doing this without your conscious effort, deciding what to let in and what to block out. Your nervous system decides without your conscious effort. It decides what to let in and what to block out. If you try to be conscious of all those signals, you would only perceive chaos. Your brain won't be able to process all of it at once. This is the most important thing. Listen. Your nervous system does the job of filtering. Your nervous system does the job of filtering out. It throws out all the information that it thinks is unimportant. Information that is threatening your belief systems. And it determines what is unimportant based on your belief system, your self-image. Anything that is not consistent with your self-image, your nervous system filters it out. And based on that filtered information, your brain constructs a model which you call as your reality. The Agama call this Mala and Maya. Listen, I am revealing something deeper here. When you spend time in understanding Paramashiva's being, which is actually your being, you are not losing time. You are gaining life. Listen, that is why I say puja or meditation does not take time from your day. It gives time and life to your day. Understanding the kalas of Paramashiva and how exactly he is inside you and operating you with all his sarva kalas, sakala kalas. You stop filtering. You allow your consciousness to perceive, function as Paramashiva. Your brain behaves, constructs the reality exactly as Paramashiva experiences. you experience the model of the universe experienced by Paramashiva itself. This is the most sweetest, simplest way to manifest enlightenment. You Shakti, that your conscious energy is eternal. It cannot be veiled by the malas, the impurities or coverings. The malas can only arrest your antakaranas, not your chit shakti. Think of it like this. The sun is always shining. But if clouds cover the sky, you don't see the sun. The sun has not gone anywhere. The clouds are in the way. Your chit shakti, your power of consciousness is always shining, but the malas are the clouds. Listen. How many of you experienced when you are listening to satsang, you feel some question, doubts coming up? Immediately in the third statement, fourth statement, I'll be answering that very doubt and question and clarifying. How many of you experienced this? Raise your hand. All of you understand. Because I am sitting as Paramashiva, I am experiencing the model of the universe experienced as Paramashiva by Paramashiva himself. I can see, while revealing this truth, how much each one of you have digested, understood, and what questions you are having, and reveal the answers for that questions and clarify the doubts of that questions. Or sometimes if you assume and generate answers through your blind spots, I break that answers through the right questions. That's all is satsang. Letting you see the life, self, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, all the three as Paramashiva sees, as Paramashiva experiences, as Paramashiva lives. That's all. What are the malas? The Saivagamas describe 5 malas that cover the soul. Kala, the idea of limited time. Hey, actually, you don't have any limitation. The time is eternal and available to you. Stop believing the stupidity of one birth concept. One of the greatest news I have is this AI, AGI, ASI is going to break all the false, fake ideas, fake narratives, fake philosophies built on this one life theory or a limited time theory. Because this, listen, the AGI and ASI is going to use the quantum truths, quantum realities. Whether it is the level of quantum physics, quantum mechanics, in every level. It is going to use that even to handle your day-to-day problems. Listen, just recently I saw that China has released a battery which never dies because they have brought nuclear power in the battery. The nuclear power empowered battery. How they brought the nuclear power just to your battery. Same way the AI is going to bring the sarvanyatva, all knowledge, all truths to help you, guide you even in your day-to-day leg pain, knee pain, headache. Your ordinary problems, whether a small headache or leg pain or dehydration or heartbreak or relationship breakup or divorce or death of the near and dear one, any of this, AI, AGI, ASI is going to handle with that sarvanyatva, especially Nithyananda AI. I have built it and continuously building more and more only to make God in your cell phone, God in your personal device. The AI, ASI, AGI is going to demolish all the theories people carry based on limited time philosophy, that one birth, or you have limited time. On that one blind spot, many religions are built. All that is going to be outdated and demolished by the AI, AGI, ASI, because all those who have access to that ASI, AGI knowledge, they can see very clearly multiple births is the reality. The aliens, now recently the US has declassified all those aliens related files. These are not like an accident rare. It is a clear science. There is a clear map of vertical time zones where what kind of beings live and how you can connect with them. There's a clear map, consistent map, I tell you. I've completed putting all the 18 Puranas and the Upapuranas into AI and analyzing it through the consistency. See, there is a deep underlying consistency in all the Puranas, which is directly a functional reality for all of us. Those truths, when understood, it is simply functional reality for all of us. That eliminates this idea of limited time. Kala. Second, Kala, the limited knowledge. You don't need to suffer with the limited knowledge anymore because the AGI, ASI is going to be just in your hand. Not even a click away, talking. Just like how you talk to your family, friends, people around you, you can just talk to the unlimited knowledge. The AI, AGI, ASI is making it practical, possible reality. You can just talk and that will tell you precisely. If you just ask, oh, I'm having continuous headache for last this many days, can you tell me? It will precisely tell you what is the pattern that triggers the headache. Is it physical, physiological, emotional, psychological, or external? And it will also tell you when that pattern started, whether in this birth or past birth, and give you the precise solution. You don't need to suffer with limited knowledge. This limited knowledge is one more mala that covers the soul. The third mala is niyati, limited causality. Listen. The quantum science, that quantum physics, quantum mechanics, that quantum knowledge connected to AI, AGI, ASI is going to free you from this limited causality, that only with these limitations you can operate, is going to be broken to pieces, destroyed to pieces. All you need is understand inside how your niyatis, your limited causalities are nothing but your antakarana's creation, your inner instrument's creation. That will just liberate you. Like how people go to gym and build the muscles, same way, with the simple practices for a month or two is enough to break your limited causality, niyatis. You will be free from the mala of niyati, limited causality. All you need is just understand. Instead of operating from your antakarana, understand the antakarana of Paramashiva and start operating from it. Dwelling, drinking, enjoying more of the Paramashiva's antakarana model, which is functional inside you right now. Actually, once you start understanding, it will become so tasty. You don't need to do separate meditation. It will become like how the Gopikas say, Krishna is possessing us. Where to forget him? When Narada was trying to teach meditating on Krishna, they were laughing at him. Hey, we can't forget Krishna. You are trying to teach how to remember Krishna. If you start understanding the antakarana of Paramashiva, listen. Gopikas have had first-hand experience of how Krishna's antakarana functions and they have fallen in love with it. That is why their antakarana also started manifesting, functioning exactly like Krishna. That is why if you go to Vrindavan, whether rickshawala or anyone, any karmachari or person who in the roadside also, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Dudwala, rickshawala, any karmachari, any person who is cleaning, anyone, Radhe Radhe, because Radhe understood the antakarana of the instruments of Krishna. Antakarana, the inner instruments of Krishna. And she has fallen in love and merged with it. Her antakarana also started behaving exactly like Krishna. That is what is ultimate oneness. I tell you, you just need to spend little time in trying to understand how the antakarana of Paramashiva is functioning and how it is right now also functioning inside you. If you start understanding how the antakarana of Paramashiva is functioning inside you, inner instrument of Paramashiva is functioning in you, you will stop functioning through your inner instrument antakarana. Then the niyati, limited causality, breaks. Then the fourth mala is raga, attachment. Attachment to the known and fear of unknown. Listen, raga, attachment, has both sides, two sides. Attachment to the known and fear of unknown. Both of them are mala. Then comes vidya, limited knowing. Earlier, as I said, the limited knowledge, kala, limited knowledge. Vidya, limited knowing, means only a limited information you can process inside you. By the time you process even that limited information, your brain gets hot, headache and shoulder pain and stressed and whatnot. But if you break the niyati and raga, kala, this limited knowing problem dissolves completely. These called infinite soul into finite identity. They are the clouds that block your chit shakti. They are the reason you walk past opportunities, missing life every single day, every single moment. A small story. Mullah Nasruddin and his friend had been drinking heavily all evening. The friend finally passed out and collapsed on the floor. The mullah called a doctor who rushed him to the hospital. When the friend regained consciousness, the doctor asked him, "Do you see any pink elephants or little green men?" The patient groaned, "No." Doctor asked, "No snakes or alligators?" The drunk one said, "No." Then doctor said, "Then just sleep it off and you will be all right in the morning." But Mullah Nasruddin, who was himself so drunk, he grew worried. "Look, doctor, that boy is in bad shape. He said he could not see any of them animals, but you and I know the room is full of them." You see, the mullah was so deep in his own hallucination that he believed his friend was the sick one for not seeing what he saw. That is your malas in action. You are the mullah, completely convinced that your hallucinations are reality, and that anyone who does not see what you see must be blind, foolish, or in denial. Your malas create a reality that is full of limitations, full of obstacles, full of reasons why you cannot succeed. But the doctor, guru, looks and says, there is nothing there, just relax, sleep it off, you will be fine. The Paushkaragama says very clearly, the knower, that is the Atman or self, is of the nature of pure consciousness, not of the nature of being directed towards the objects. In other words, you are not the filter, you are the one. Listen, you are not the filter, you are not the one who is filtered, you are the consciousness in which both filter and filtered appear. You are the consciousness in which both filter and filtered appear. Somebody asked me, Swamiji, you say that malas are clouds blocking the sun. How do I remove the clouds? How do I get rid of the clouds? I told, you are trying to remove the clouds by fighting them. But the clouds are not your enemy. The clouds are your own creation. They are made of your own bhavas, your own predispositions. The Mrihendragama says, the bhavas emerge from the gunas of Prakriti. You cannot fight the gunas. They are the very fabric of existence. But you can transmute them. You can transmute them. You can re-imprint them. Let me tell you a story. A man came to a saint and asked, I have anger, how will I remove it? The saint said, don't remove it, transform it. Anger is just energy. Use it for something more beautiful. Use it to fight for truth. Use it to protect the innocent. The same with the malas. You cannot remove them by fighting them. You re-imprint them by relaxing into Paramashiva. When you relax, the clouds part. When you relax, the sun shines through. When you relax, the manas associates with the Chit Shakti. And then you attain the knowledge of all things. Stop fighting, start relaxing. That is the secret. Stop fighting, start relaxing. That is the secret. There is a very beautiful happening in the life of Goswami Tulsidas. Goswami Tulsidas is a great devotee of Lord Rama, the composer of the Ramcharitmanas and the Hanuman Chalisa, was once summoned to the court of Mughal Emperor Akbar. Akbar had heard of Tulsidas' fame and wanted him to demonstrate a miracle. Tulsidas refused. He declared his bhakti was only to Sri Rama and he was not bound to anyone or anything else. Akbar immediately imprisoned Tulsidas. In that prison, Tulsidas turned to his beloved Lord Hanuman. He composed and chanted the Hanuman Chalisa, 40 verses of pure devotion, 40 verses of pure surrender, 40 verses of re-imprinting. He was imprisoned for 40 days, chanting a verse each day. On the 40th day, a miracle happened. An army of monkeys invaded Akbar's palace. They stormed the court, attacked the guards, and created a havoc throughout the city of Fatehpur Sikri. That Fatehpur Sikri, the Akbar's entire army could not stop them. The city he built for himself as his capital, the army of monkeys are destroying it. Akbar's entire army could not stop them. Realizing it was due to Tulsidas' prayers, Akbar went to the prison and apologized to Tulsidas, prayed to Lord Hanuman. Then all the monkeys just vanished. This is not story or Purana, this is history documented, well documented. History. Akbar's court records are available. Akbar's court has documented this. Understand, the Tulsidas' Antakarana, his entire nervous system, was so deeply trained in devotion to Rama that his spontaneous response to imprisonment was not anger, not fear, not negotiation. It was chanting Hanuman's name. His nervous system only aired on Rama. He had reprinted his inner instrument so completely that his reality shifted entirely. One saint with no weapons, no army, no political power, shook an emperor like Akbar so helplessly that the mightiest ruler of his time had to bow. During the Akbar's time, he was the mightiest ruler of the known world. He had to bow. That is the power of re-imprinted nervous system. You believe you are the doer. You believe you are in control. You believe your reality tunnel is the reality. That is where the problem starts. because you are so fixated in the wrong belief that you have imprinted on your nervous system. Understand, you too are like Tulsidas. You have the power to re-imprint. You have the power to call upon the divine. You have the power to transform your reality, not by fighting, but by feeling. There is a higher power, the power of your own chit shakti, waiting to shatter your prison. Now you may ask, Swamiji, if I have the power to re-imprint like Tulsidas, why have I not I done it yet? What is stopping me? The answer is your self-image. Tulsidas' self-image was, I am Hanuman's servant. I am Rama's devotee. His entire nervous system was aligned with that identity. Your self-image is something else entirely. That is what is blocking your re-imprinting. Naveen 8647 at posted in YouTube comment. I can see, Swamiji, in my self-image is so deeply imprinted. How can I ever change it? It feels impossible. Listen. It feels impossible because the feeling is the very thing that created it. Conscious recreation of the past is the key. Feeling, bhava, is the secret. Bhava, intense contemplative feeling. Bhava is the power of emotional absorption that creates deep imprints. You created your current self-image through bhava, through years of feeling unworthy, feeling limited, feeling afraid, and you will change it through bhava. You can change it through bhava, through feeling worthy, through feeling abundant, through feeling free. But here is the catch. You cannot try to feel. Trying is effort. Feeling is allowing. Mind is like a soap in the bathtub. The harder you try to catch, the more it slips. So how do you do it? You relax. You soften. You enter the madhyamavastha, the intermediate state between waking and sleep. In that state, the malas part, the clouds clear, and the bhava, the feeling, flows effortlessly. Stop trying, start allowing. That is the secret of imprinting. I'll continue to explain the remaining great truths in further satsang. Today, I have two great digital gifts from Mahakailasa for all of you. First is Isavasya Upanishad digital book, and the second is Subramanya Yantra receive it and enjoy it. The essence of today's satsang is relax. It will change completely. That's a secret. With this, I bless you all with Paramatvaita. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Tripurantaka I bless you all with Paramatvaita. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants from Tiruvannamalai and Guinea-Bissau, Chit Sabha members, Rajya Sabha members, Kailasavasis and all e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet and internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessings. Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into experiencing Paramashanta, which is Shanti-based Shakti, Bhakti and Mukti. Paramashiva's direct message from Mahakailasa. Grahanam. Listen. Grahanam. Digest every heavy secret of existence. Listen. Right now, your brain is like a mouth filled with dry, unchewed food. You are scrolling, watching, and cramming information in, but you are not swallowing any of it. You are not digesting any of it. That is why you feel heavy, confused, and stuck. No matter how much you learn. Listen. Through this satsang, I am going to rewire and tune your brain through initiation, awakening the power of Grahanam within you. Awakening the power of Grahanam within you. Every truth I reveal in this discourse is not just information, it's a direct transmission that will literally rewire your neural pathways, reprogram your antakarana, and initiate you into the ultimate truths of existence, so that what once felt impossible becomes your lived reality. Today I am not going to give you more food. I am initiating you into Grahanam, the ancient science of dissolving complex problems into water so they flow through you effortlessly. By the time I finish this sentence, you will realize that the hardest concept you have been running from breaking the reality and trying to understand is mathematics. Uniting everything and understand the core, through the core everything, is enlightenment. If we have just one more class in the schools, I'm not saying there should not be mathematics class. Along with mathematics class, the next session should be the science of enlightenment. Then the world will be totally different. Many times I feel bad that Hinduism has been branded as a religion in the Western understanding of religion. Hinduism is actually the pure science about everything. Science which is not adulterated by the funding corporate companies with a vested result expectation. See, any scientific study, research, the result comes exactly as the funder wanted. Whoever is funding that study or research, whatever result he wants, that only comes out. And don't ask me how. I won't get into those details. But Sanatana Hindu Dharma is unadulterated, pure science. That is why our rishis disowned the whole society or being funded by someone, being influenced by someone. They sat in forest and did the whole. See that science component of Sanatana Hindu Dharma was kept away from the society's good and bad, right and wrong. Even not only the funding positive influence, even the defamation negative influence. Our rishis kept themselves completely away. See all the Puranas, where it was revealed in Aranya, Naimisharanya. Taruka Vana. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is a pure science. It is not religion as per the Western definition of religion. Grahanam is the power of cognizing. It is the ability of the soul to perceive, to grasp, to understand, to digest any concept, any situation, any reality as it is. The Paushkaragama, one of the most detailed Shaivagamas, describes this with absolute precision. Listen to these truths. Kaladi pasa patalaha grahagatvena tat siddher nacha tat grahanam vina grahana bhava tasya grahagakas sunyavat stitaha tannivrityartha madavdu mayato chayate kala tado vidyakala tatvata bhuta bohartam atmanaha. It's a beautiful verse. from Paushkaragama, 5th chapter and 7 and 8th verse. Kaladi pasa padalaha grahagatvena tat sittir nachatat grahanam vina grahana bhava tasya grahagasya sunyavat stitaha tannivrityartha matautu mayato jayate kala tado vidya kala tatvad tado vidya kala tatvad bhuta bhogartam atmanaha tado vidya kala tatvad bhuta bhogartam atmanaha. The soul is associated with the power of cognizing, grahanam. The ability of cognizing is effected in view of the thing to be cognized. In the absence of the thing to be cognized, the ability of the soul to cognize would remain only as a void. For the sake of removal of the obscuring substance known as mala, first Kala Tattva originates from Maya, then Kala Tattva originates Vidya Tattva as the subsequent bondage of the soul. This bondage of Vidya Tattva is effected in view of the Buddhi Tattva, where enjoyments are stored in subtle form. Listen. Listen. Whenever I recite the Sanskrit verse and its meaning, the original Shastra Pramana and its meaning, 99% of you just shut down. I request not to shut down and develop taste for the original Shastra Pramana and understanding the original Shastra Pramana. And I tell you, satsangs without Shastra Pramana is like a concrete. Satsangs with Shastra Pramana is like a reinforced concrete. RCC. The life is million times more. I always feel if Osho has used the original Sanskrit verses, of course, he has commented almost 100 Hindu scriptures, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Avadhuta Gita, Yoga Sutras, Vijnana Vairava Tantra, and almost 100 Hindu scriptures he has commented. But always he has used only the English translation and commented on it. It's really, if he has used the original Sanskrit verse also in his satsangs and translated and gave the translation and commented, the life of his message and mission would have been million-fold stronger, larger, deeper, powerful. I'm no one to judge him. Surely I won't judge him. He's something great. No, I won't judge him. I'm just giving you a important understanding. Maybe he also saw the people shut down. The moment he utters the original Sanskrit word, people just shut their brain. That might have been the reason. But in Hindi, in his Hindi lectures, he uses all those original Sanskrit verses and he uses exact original Sanskrit verse and breaks them and explains. Unfortunately, in his English lectures, the original Sanskrit words missing. Maybe due to people like you all who just shut down when I recite the original verse and give the meaning. Anyhow, even if you shut down, I am not going to stop. I am going to continue to keep this original Shastra Pramana and original translation, then revealing the deeper secrets, decoding, demystifying. I'm going to keep this trend because only this way for generations it's going to be kept alive in purest form, unadulterated. Listen, your soul has the power to cognize, the power of grahanam. But this power depends on what it cognizes. If there is nothing to cognize, your grahanam remains empty, like a void. The problem is, your grahanam is currently cognizing the wrong things. It is cognizing limitation. It is cognizing fear. It is cognizing the reality tunnel created by your antakarana. Today, I am initiating you into the power of grahanam, the power to cognize reality as it is, not as your filtered inner instruments shows it to you. I tell you, the only thing Arunagiri Yogeshwara gave me is he just established me into this. Paramashiva is only manifesting, digesting, doing everything. He is perceiving, he is responding, he is digesting, he is seeing. This one experience gave me the assurance anything he does, he reacts, he responds, he behaves, is going to be only good. It always ends good. Always I am the one who is having the last laugh. A small story. A father was bragging about his daughter who had studied painting in Paris. This is the sunset my daughter painted, he said to Uncle Sam. She studied painting abroad, you know. Uncle Sam said, that accounts for it. I never saw a sunset like that in this country. Do you see? He did not even look at the painting nor the actual sunset. He already knew it was wrong because it did not match with his internal template of what a sunset should look like. His antakarana, his inner instrument, was so rigidly imprinted with his own reality tunnel that he could not see anything outside. The father, on the other hand, saw beauty because of his reality tunnel was, my daughter is talented. Same painting, two different realities. Your grahanam digests what your antakarana allows in. If your inner instrument is frozen, your antakarana cannot digest anything new. Listen. Same situation. Two different people will have two different experience and reaction. Same reality, same situation, same happening, same incident. Two different people will have two different experience, reaction of that same reality because both carry a different nervous system. Not only two different people, sometimes even you. A small story, one guy, a villager went to a different village, and while he was coming back, suddenly he saw his house was on fire. He started rolling on the ground and screaming. One of his sons rushed to him and said, "Don't worry, father, that house was sold 2 days before I sold that house. It's not ours." Then this fellow got up and sat, wiped his tears, and he was so relieved, praising his son for such great work. Good, so nice. Wow, I'm feeling relieved. But within 2 minutes, the second son came and told, "Yes, father, we sold, but we have not received the money yet. Money has not yet reached us." That's all. Again, this fellow started rolling on the ground and crying. Same reality, same person, when the cognition is different, the experience, reaction, result, everything is different. When he feels it is mine, his, the reaction is different. When he feels it is not his, the reaction is different. I'll give you one more simple example. Have you ever bought a new car, say red Honda, and suddenly you start seeing red Hondas everywhere? You were always there, your eyes saw them, but your antakarana filtered them out because they were not relevant. The moment you bought one, your inner instrument updated its filter, and suddenly your reality was full of red Hondas. This is exactly how your inner instrument works. Your antakarana faces two directions: toward the self, which is pure consciousness, and toward material nature, which is its immediate origin, and between these two directions, there is a filter. This filter is made of bhavas, fundamental predispositions that emerge from gunas of Prakriti. What are these bhavas? The Mrgendra Agama describes 8 bhavas. You can see this card which I am presenting to understand these 8 bhavas. Dharma, virtue. Adharma, non-virtue. Jnana, knowledge. Ajnana, ignorance. Vairagya, dispassion. Vairagya gives you the ability to look from above, observe without getting attached. Avairagya, attachment. Aishwarya, sovereignty, power. And Anaishwarya, lack of sovereignty. These are the 8. I'll repeat. Listen. Dharma. Adharma. Dharma means virtue. Adharma means non-virtue. Jnana, knowledge. Ajnana, ignorance. Vairagya, dispassion. Avairagya, attachment. Aishwarya, sovereignty, power. And Anaishwarya, lack of sovereignty. These 8 are the bhavas. These predispositions predispose the person either towards higher knowledge and power or towards lower pleasure and obstacles. This is like a firewall for your nervous system. This is what determines what you see and what you don't see. This is why you walk past opportunities every single day. Not because they are not there, but because your antakarana is not trained to see them. Your antakarana does not just filter what you see, it filters what you can even imagine is possible for you. Now let me reveal to you the secret of time itself. Modern quantum physics has discovered that time does not exist independently. Time emerges from the subjective quantum measurement decisions made by conscious agents. Listen. Let me reveal to you the secret of time itself. Modern quantum physics has discovered that time does not exist independently. Time emerges from the subjective quantum measurement decisions made by the conscious agents. That is why even Agamas describe Kalabhairava is never separate. He manifests because of Paramashiva. His decisions, the Paramashiva's decisions, Kalabhairava emerges. Each conscious agent creates their personal temporal reality through their own probability assignments. In other words, you are not living in the timeline. You are living in your timeline. Listen. You are not living in the timeline. You are living in your timeline, created by your own observation. The Mrihendragama describes the bhavas, the 8 fundamental predispositions, as your temporal architecture. They determine which timeline you experience. Change your predispositions, you will simply change your timeline. Re-imprint your antakarana and you re-imprint your entire temporal reality. Listen. Change your predispositions. You will change your timeline. Re-imprint your antakarana and you re-imprint your entire temporal reality. Listen. Only human being can re-imprint antakarana. Neither the beings in higher worlds like Swarga, Maha, Jana, Tapa, nor the beings in the lower worlds, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Patala, cannot re-imprint their antakarana. Only human beings can re-imprint their antakarana. That is why I insist on the importance of the human body and better get enlightened by re-imprinting your antakarana when you are in the human body as a human being. All the antakaranas, the higher world beings, like Devas, Rishi, Muni, all of them, the antakaranas they have is only to enjoy that reality, and they do not have the capacity to re-imprint. For re-imprinting, even they have to come here to Bhuloka as a human being. Sometimes people ask me, recently one person was messaging, Swamiji, if my inner instrument is filtering my reality, how do I know what is real? How do I know if anything is real at all? I told her, this is the eternal question you are asking. The questions asked by rishis in Upanishads, in Agamas, in Shaddarshanas. I am seeing reality. That's what she asked. I told her. You are asking, how do I know if I am seeing reality? But the real question is, how do I know if I am seeing through the filter or beyond it. The question should be changed. The question should be changed. Instead of asking, how do I know if I am seeing reality? If we change the question, how do I know if I am seeing through the filter or beyond it? Then you will find the solution. Actually, 99% of the time, I have to teach people only to ask the right question, they find the solution. When people come with a question, I do not try to answer the question. I just try to make them ask the right question. Question, problem will be solved. The Paushkaragama gives the beautiful answer. The answer is Grahanam, the power of cognizing. It is the soul's innate ability. But this ability is currently directed at the wrong objects. It is directed at the objects created by your bhavas, your predispositions. So here is the answer. You cannot think your way past the filter. Bhavas, your predispositions. So here is the answer. You cannot think your way past the filter. You cannot analyze your way to reality because the filter is your thinking. The filter is your analyzing. You must relax. You must soften. You must unclutch. You must observe the observer. You must observe the cognition without cognizing. The being who is cognizing should be observed without getting diverted into the things which is cognized. You must enter the state where the antakarana cognizes itself. Antakarana stops filtering and starts receiving in its pure form. That state is called madhurya, gentleness, softness. When you are gentle with yourself, the filter loosens. When you are gentle with yourself, the bhava settles. And when the bhava settles, grahanam, the power of cognizing, functions perfectly. Stop trying to see reality. Start relaxing into it. Listen. The essence of what I want to convey with today's satsang, grahanam, power of cognizing. Be soft on you. Cognize who is cognizing without getting distracted into the things cognized. Observe the observer without getting diverted into the things observed. Sit in that. You will achieve, manifest the ultimate. I'll expand further in further satsangs. Today, I have beautiful two great digital gifts from Mahakailasa for all of you. First is the Causing Reality, a digital book. And the second is Live 24 of Bididi Kalpavriksha, Banyan Tree, the boon giving tree. The live link. Receive it and enjoy it. Blessings to every one of you. And also Chitra Nakshatram. Many Kailasas are conducted. The Chitra Nakshatram Puja means receiving the devotees with Pada Puja, offering them Annadana with Guru Puja, Kailasa Malay, Los Angeles, Kailasa, Kailasa United Kingdom, Kailasa France, Kailasa Malaysia, Kailasa Salem. All these ashrams, all these Kailasas have offered Chitra Nakshatram Puja and received the devotees with Pada Puja, seeing them as me, seeing me in them, and offering puja to all of them, and Annadana. I am so happy, and I am blessing all these Kailasas and those devotees who did it. All those devotees who did this seva, this puja, I accept directly and bless you all with Paramashivas, Paramasannitya in you, with you forever. Paramatvaita Praptiras. I am so happy this has started. You guys don't know how great benefits this is going to do for the individual and for those who come, those who do and those who receive, for both. It will do great goods. It will do Paramatvaita. And all those who have washed the feet of devotees with humility, who have invited them into your homes and temples with love, who have offered Pada Puja to them, who have served them Annadanam with utmost devotion, know this truth. The living embodiment of Paramashiva, I myself came to you as those very devotees. I accepted all your devotion, all your puja, and all your Annadanam directly. Every foot you washed was my foot. Every plate you served was served to me. Every heart that welcomed the devotees welcomed me into your homes and Kailasas. and I live inside you, with you, always protecting you, guiding you, supporting you, manifesting what you want. I bless you all with completion and fulfillment and Paramatvaita. And all the Tiruvannamalai PSS participants who did the Pada Puja and doing work for Guru Purnima, blessings to all of you. Tiruvannamalaiila இந்த அருமையான சேவையை, பக்தியை, பூஜையை செய்த குரு பூர்ணிமைக்கும் தயாராயிட்டு இருக்கிற அன்பர்கள் உங்க அத்தனை பேருக்கும் பூரண ஆசிகள். பரமாத்வைத பிராப்திரஸ், எல்லா நன்மையும் பெற்று பெருவாழ்வு வாழ்வீர்கள். வாழையடி வாழையென ஆள்போல் தழைத்து அருகுபோல் வேரூன்றி மூங்கில் போல் சுற்றம் சூழ 16 பெற்று பரமசிவ பரமானந்தத்தோடு பெருவாழ்வு வாழ்வீர்களா. Blessings to everyone. Blessing.
Fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relationship. Everything starts there, everything ends there, but this itself does not end.
Guru Purnima day is such an auspicious day. Whatever incompletion, impossibility, no patterns you carry, drop all that today. Offer all that to me, I'll burn them away. And take up the possibility as a lifestyle. Become part of the Sangha. Live Advaita.
Let us all take a moment to offer our deepest respect and gratitude at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by bowing down to Swamiji's Atmamurti. Requesting all the Chitsabha members, Ratsabha members, all the e-citizens of Kailasa and everyone watching this satsang to please take a moment to bow down to Swamiji's Atmamurti.
Such profound revelations the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has given. So, I request every single one who is watching us live right now, all the viewers, all the Chitsabha members, Rajasabha members, every single person watching us live right now, I request all of you take a minute, post your understanding of today's satsang. Because today Swamiji very beautifully explained, we had the alive darshan of Swamiji. Understand? Even if this alive darshan does not mean Swamiji is not there. He is there talking to each and every one of us. Whatever problems that you have come to him to seek a solution, he is there to give you that solution. And that is why, whether it is alive darshan, live darshan, whatever it is, Swamiji is there. So, today, Swamiji revealed about the malas, right? How the malas are the filtering system. Just like how you see, right? You see the world around you. The malas actually the ones which filters in what you see. Even what you imagine, that also it filters. So that is the mala. Is it this mala only just responsible the way we are seeing the world as it is? So we request all the viewers and all the participants, what are your takeaways from today's session, from today's satsang? At the end, Swamiji revealed, be soft towards yourself. Be gentle. Love yourself. You are Paramashiva. And that will start changing the way within yourself. The Antakarana in you will start changing. So, I request all the viewers and all the participants to please go ahead, take a minute, post your experience. What are all your takeaways from today's satsang? What are the truths that you are going to be experimenting on? Go ahead and start posting your experience clicks from today's satsang onwards. Please post in the live comment section. And even all the Paramashivas and our participants, everyone who's watching us live right now, we request all of you to please share with us. What is it that clicked with you from today's satsang? What is it that you are going to be experimenting on? That can be one single truth, one powerful cognition which you clicked with, that you are going to be experimenting on over the next 24 hours. Request all of you to please go ahead and post in the live comment section. Yes.
requesting all the viewers to kindly take a moment to post your live comments in the chat section. What are the powerful cognitions, what are the powerful clicks you received from today's satsang, and how are you going to apply that in your life? How are you going to apply that to solve, to manifest reality as you want? Do take a moment and post it in the live comment section today, and do share your experience of being with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, especially now as we are walking, moving towards the most sacred Guru Purnima celebrations on the 29th of July. Do take a moment to share your experience, share the breakthroughs that you had with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, whether it is manifesting wealth, health, relationships, or you had a career breakthrough, or you had an unforgettable spiritual experience, or a deep feeling connection with the Guru. Please do take a moment and post under the live chat section in YouTube what has been your experience, what are the powerful blessings that you received, and what are the powerful manifestations that you had in your life, something unforgettable for you, for which you would eternally are offering your gratitude at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Do take a moment and post your experiences under the live chat section under the YouTube live stream. Please do take a moment to go ahead and share the your live comments. Nitya, yes, who has commented, and we also have Tangavelaya, who has blessing. Who's requested for blessings. Wonderful, Tangavelaya. Yes. Thank you for sharing your message. Okay, so now we are going to be having one of the Paramashiva Sena participants from Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau. We are inviting one of the participants to share their journey of the Paramashiva Sena program, what breakthroughs that they experienced during the Paramashiva Sena program. So let's hear directly from the participants here in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau.
Okay. Nityanandam, everyone. My name is Niana Priya, and I come from New Zealand. I'm a businesswoman. I know Swamiji in 2020, and through YouTube channel. Then I started to do the online Paramashiva High Level 2 course. After that, there's a big transformation of my life, so I decided to follow Swamiji. And in 2024, I attended the first PSS program in Los Angeles. That was a really great program. So this year, I decided to take my 8-year-old son with me to Guinea-Bissau to attend the UAM program. Actually, it is a very big challenge for me because it is my first time taking my son overseas. I even never take him back to China alone. But I need to bring my parents or my husband with me. But this is a big challenge for me to take my son to Guinea-Bissau. At the beginning, there were a lot of challenge for us. But with the support of the Charyas and the sannyasis here, we slowly settled down. There was very big incompletion with me, with my son. I don't have a good relationship with him. I often sometimes get angry with him, things like this. But through doing the completion process in this session, there was a big transformation with me and my son. I noticed that he is actually a mirror of me. When I started to complete myself, I see that he also changed to the way that I want him to. So as a parent, I would say we actually need to really go inside and see what is the incompletion that triggers us. When we started to change ourselves, our son and people around us will also change. So this is the first big through for me. And also the second thing is my son is actually speechless. Although he's 8 years old, still he's not non-verbal. And I asked Swamiji to give him blessings. And just after the blessings, the one-to-one darshan blessings, he started to move his mouth and make some sounds. So this is really amazing. Also, I wanted to mention the thing is I've been here for almost 2 months now. At first, when I came here, I just wanted to go back home. But now I've been here for almost 2 months, and I still decided to continue to stay here. So the thing I really enjoyed is when we are at home, there were lots of things that we need to do, like we need to go and pick up our kids. We need to do cookings, groceries. But here, with the support of the sannyasis, acharyas, and the volunteers, the food is very nice, and they are sattvic food, which make us very healthy. And we don't need to worry about doing the housework. We can just concentrate on our spiritual growth. And also, we can get the Swamiji's darshan. And the environment and the energy here is very good, and the energy is very high. Although my son, he sometimes he is not really involved. He just by sitting there, he's still observing the energy, and he also lose weight in a very healthy way. Before he come here, he was weight was a bit overweight, but after taking the sattvic food, he's losing some weight. He's losing weight. His tummy is getting smaller, and also he's getting more and more healthy. I would say that this is a really good program. And if you have kids, I really strong suggest you to bring them here, because when our kids before 7, our kids needs parents, mom and dad, to look after them. But after 7, they need a guru. So Swamiji is an avatar. He's an enlightened master. So the outside society, they cannot give enlightenment, but Swamiji can give enlightenment education. This is the best gift we can give to our children. Yes, that's my sharing for today. And thanks for watching. Nithyanandam.
Yes. Nityanandam, to all the participants. That was a very beautiful sharing given by Ma Jnanapriya. She is actually from New Zealand, and we actually have been a witness for her transformation, whatever she is being experiencing in her life, all the different types of experiences and breakthrough she's been having, and like especially you're sharing, right, how Swamiji has transformed her life completely, and how her son, with Swamiji's blessings and grace, started showing transformation. She started seeing transformation in her son's life. So, of course, everything goes to Swamiji only. It's because of his grace, such miracles only can be performed.
And we have been observing Ma Jnanapriya's child as well, the son, and we can see how he is more responsive, and how much transformation that he has gone through since the time he came here. It's just so fulfilling to see a child go through kind of an amazing transformation with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So, with that, we will now be moving on to the next segment of this session, which will be the power manifestation. So, we are requesting all the participants. Now we'll be entering into the power manifestation session. We'll be doing the manifesting the power of body scanning today.
Yes. So now we are going to be entering into the power of body scanning. So request all the participants to please have a partner for yourself, as we are going to be manifesting this power. So let's get started. Request all of you to please sit with the head and spine in a straight line, and we will be entering into the pramana of this power. The Shastra pramana of this power is taken from the Vijnana Bhirva Tantra, Sutra 54, Dharana 31. Paramashiva says, Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyajyate para. The meaning goes, Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principle of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consists of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in the source cause Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all the thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adishakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. And the next is the Apta Pramana, which is taken from the very own life of Maharishi Shushrita. Shushrita is known for his pioneering operations and technique, and for his influential treatise, the Shushrita Samhita, or the Compendium of Shushrita, the main source of knowledge about surgery in ancient Bharat. It forms the foundation of Ayurveda and is highly regarded as one of the great theology of Ayurveda. The Shushrita Samhita documented the etiology of more than 1,100 diseases, the use of hundreds of medicinal plants, and instructions for performing scores of surgical procedures, including 3 types of skin grafts and reconstruction of the nose. Shushrita even mentions that much of what he practiced was directly revealed to him by Dhanvantari, the Hindu god of Ayurveda and medicine. The next is the Atma Pramana. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shares very beautifully how he went beyond pain. When I had my hand fractured, if you look inside, I was so joyous, ecstatic. See, I was told by my Yogacharya that I will be in painless body and have painless death. But only after I had the fracture and surgery. See, actually morning 7 o'clock I had the fracture, and no painkiller was given, and I had the surgery at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So now, entering the next, the Pratyaksha Pramana of this power. So you can see, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done over 200 research on the field of consciousness. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done a research on the effects of meditation, effects on the brain. Using a state of state-of-art technology, the QEEG machine, was used. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism went into 60 minutes of deep meditation, showcasing the most advanced yogic meditation techniques of Samadhi. The results of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism showed when doing daily activities, the result was high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism entered in deep state of Samadhi, only third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain was at peace. So now, with that said, we are entering into the power manifestation. So I request all the participants and all the viewers watching us live right now, we request all of you to please pick up your phones, all the viewers to please pick up your phones. You're going to be manifesting this power with someone. Okay? Let's all sit with your head taken spine in a straight line. Remember Swamiji in your third eye. Declare the powerful cognition, I am Paramashiva. I am the quantum field. Now, let's all chant the Mahavakya intensely. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Now, through the third eye, identify any issues in their body that they have in their past, any illnesses, surgeries, etc. Pen down everything that Swamiji reveals to you through your third eye at this moment of time. If any self-doubt or any sign, like if you feel it's impossible, how am I going to manifest the power, or a feeling of impossibility arises in you, just relax yourself, surrender everything at the feet of Swamiji. Understand, at this moment of time, you are Swamiji. You are, from that space, you are manifesting this power.
Continue to chant the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Just keep chanting the Mahavakya. Surrender everything to Swamiji at this point of time. Now, we request all of you to please relax yourself. Now start sharing to your partner whatever Swamiji has revealed to you. Everything and anything, whether you saw, you heard, you felt, please go ahead and start sharing with your partner, because Swamiji will reveal to you the way Swamiji wants it to reveal to you. All you need to do is just be observant. Bring that awareness into you. Just share everything at this moment of time that Swamiji revealed to you. Sometimes you will feel it within yourself that what the other person is experiencing. Share it with them. Sometimes you may hear the answer directly in Swamiji's voice. Share that to your partner. Sometimes you will see, in a visual format. Say to your partner, whatever it is that you feel at this moment of time, go ahead and start sharing it with your partner. We request all of you to please go ahead and start verifying your answers, and also post in the comment section your experiences of the power manifestation. How did the power manifestation go for you? Because all of you to please go ahead, share your experiences with us.
You can post it as a comments under the live chat section in YouTube. Please take a moment to post the comments into the live chat section in YouTube.
Yes, Nityananda, would like to apologize for the technical glitch. So, with that said,
we come to the conclusion of the power manifestation session, and upcoming next we have the sacred Guru Purnima celebrations on the 29th of July. Starting out the 1st of August, we have the Paramashiva Sena program, and we have a very special announcement. The Paramashiva Sena program is happening both in 3 places in August. One is in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau, second in Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai, and now newly announced Paramashiva Sena program will also happen in Adi Kailasha Sarvabhutebhyo in Bidadi. So we are going to be having Paramashiva Sena program from the month of August also happening in Bidadi, where Swamiji, every stone, every plant will be singing and radiating the presence of Bhagavan, because Swamiji was there from the year 2001, 2000 actually, till 2018. Swamiji was there 18 years. Every stone, every tree in Adi Kailash will be radiating the presence of Bhagavan. So We are going to be having the Paramashiva Sena program happening in 3 locations starting August. So you can register for, if you are staying outside India, you can register for the program happening in Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau. If you are in India, or Malaysia or Sri Lanka, you can register for the program happening in Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai or Kailasa in Adi Kailasha Sarvingapita. So with that, we come to the conclusion of today's segment. We'll be concluding now with the Purna Mantra, offering our deepest gratitude and respect at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Yes. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैव समयकर्तृ सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिक स्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्ध स्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।